Okay, so by the way, you guys, again, this is not GhostTube app that I'm using now. Now I'm using Ghost Seeker app. And of course, I'm hunting for Sync Ghost. And he needs particulate matter like this for him to make his appearance. There he is. He's upside down on the sink now. See his legs hooking onto the sink? Turn that off. He's there. I can see him. Put it on, and now he might sit right side up. And he's just like, he's having fun. When he goes upside down like that, it means that's his way of saying he's having a good time. My Sharky, I'm loving it. So let's see, I'm gonna back up a little. Kind of looking for him. Okay, so you really saw me catch him, you guys. He loves to grab doorknobs. That's him building, or maybe that's a little kid ghost, I'm not sure. But he's like, Sharky, you won't open the storage room, so I'm gonna, monkey around with the bathroom. Now, you guys know me in my videos, I never catch a ghost like this in this bathroom door. Never. But when I go in there, it seems like I was just sitting on the toilet monkeying around with the camera, and it seems like the ghosts get some energy off me, and then they go in there. Because here we are at night, and if I do this, they tend to go in here. And they're all like, Sharky, now you're in this is their domain, you guys. This is their domain in here. Look at him. It's just a happy ghost. Sharky, we're so happy to see you. Look at him. He's making it so cold. Shark, I want to play that guitar. And this is their way, you guys, of saying, where have you been, Sharky? We miss you. See, you guys say I don't have any friends. Look at him. He's like, Shark, we don't miss you, but we are bored. Well, the ghosts are my friends. Look at him. He's like, Shark, you've been hanging out with that other ghost in the bathroom. And we don't like that ghost. This one in here. Come on, Sync Ghost. So, Shark, I'm not gonna make an appearance. Come on, there he is, hanging upside down on the sink like he was before. Okay, on your feet, soldier. Sit upright on the sink, please. Shark, give me a moment. Take some time. I'm upside down. Sharky, I can't get up. You were sitting in here, Shark, and now I'm all confused. Oh, don't be confused, Ghosty. Gotta sit upright on that sink. Yeah. Go back to this room. I mean, you could literally make ghost videos forever at this house. You guys, it's so haunted. And Sharky, I want to close that doorknob. I want to sit in that chair, Sharky. And hey, lately these guys have been turning on and off lights, and they've been closing and opening doors. So I gotta lock the doors, you guys. Look at him grab that doorknob. Look at him. He'll sit there. And I put these towels over the chair so the ghosts don't know they're a chair, but they know it's a chair. They're pretty smart, you guys. They're like Yogi Bear. They're smarter than the average ghost. And then they're like, Sharky, we're not going to appear. See if they grab that doorknob. It's Clark the Shark. Paranormal ghost investigations for Saturday, July 13, 2025. And the ghost is sitting in the chair now. He's all, Shark, I know it's a chair just because you got a towel over it. You don't fool me, Sharky. Look at him. You guys, I've been saying on here that ghosts are dumb. Like they're not smart. And he's like, I know it's a chair, Sharky. Your towels do nothing. Like they don't fool him. Sharky, I see. Can't make it any more obvious, Ghosty. So Shark, I fully know it's a chair. There's one messing with that cardboard box, floating over the cardboard box, kind of with his right arm, doing something. The cooler, of course. That cooler down there, yeah, Shark, I love that cooler. He thinks there's liquid, like drinks in it. He's upside down with his back to the cooler, floating. And floating is how they move, sometimes, how they transport. They're like, Sharky, we're so happy to float. Now I'm sitting upside down and I'm monkeying in the chair upside down, Sharky. So I can sit in the chair, I can monkey in the chair. I do whatever, Sharky. I do what I want. He's all, I can do what I want to do in living color. His color's mainly just green, you guys. But he really is here. He really is. Oh, Saint Ghost can't get up tonight. A Shark, I'm laying on the sink. I can't do it. Here, dude. Take my hand, bro. I'm feeling you're cold. You're getting up. Hold on, bro. There you go. Now he'll be up. Now he'll be up, you guys. Because I put him up right here on the Clark. There he is. He's like, thanks, Sharky. You're welcome, Sinky. So, still kind of mad at you, Shark. We're not friends. I'm like, well, I helped you up, didn't I? He's like, yeah, well, Sharky, you're all right for a human. I still don't trust you, and I'm still bitter at you. I'm like, why, bro? Sharky, I just am. I don't know why. I don't like your ways. Look at him with those inquisitive eyebrows. He's like, there's something about you, Shark. You seem different from other humans, but I still don't fully trust you. Trust me, Sinky. Here. Shake my hand if you trust me. I was like, no, sure. All right, look at him. Maybe, Sharky, maybe. Come on, bro. I come in friendship, respect. And he's like, all right, Sharky, whatever. But don't try to make me into a nice ghost, because those are wimpy. I won't, Sinky. I'll let you be a mean ghost. You can terrorize people long after I'm gone and this house is gone. And you can just live on an empty lot 1,000 years from now. He's like, Shark, I don't know about that. Are you saying I might have to make it without you? I'm like, you might, my friend. Quit disappearing. You see my hand? See my hand, my friend? He's like, Shark, I don't want to shake your hand. I don't like you. It's like, no, Sharky, you're too weird. Come on, Saint Ghost. Quit being coy. I don't turn my back to you, Sharky. I will not shake your hand. No way. What, dude? You're like rubbing your head against my hand? Like, yeah, oh, he's like a cat. Why don't you start purring? So for those of you worried about me, I'm a monotheist, deist. I believe in God. Maybe even Christ for all you worried Baptists or Catholics. Or come on, you guys don't even know what you believe. The ghost is like, Sharky, I want to believe. And I'm like, well, Ghosty, it might be too late for you, my friend. He's like, no, I won't shake your hand on that, Sharky. Here. He's like, no. Come on, bro. You got to trust somebody. I'm going to build, Sharky. I just leave you and build on the sink. Right here on the Clark the Shark Ghost Show. It's not Ghost Adventures. My name is not Zach Bagans. And I don't really do EVPs. My name is not Steve Huff. I'm not saying those guys are frauds or they're bad people, but they don't have a personal relationship with Christ, the Lord, God, or ghosts like I do, Clark the Shark. The ghosts are kind of my friends because they cling to me, and I'm their only hope and salvation. I don't think I can save a ghost, you guys. They're ghosts. They're dead. Or I don't know what they are. But, they're doomed or something. I hope not. I hope there's, a hope for them, a hope for me, hope for all of us. He's like, what are you talking about, Shark? I'm alive. Look at him. He's like, Sharky, I'm here. And I'm like, you very much are in the universe. Just like me, my friend. We're both in the same dimension here on Earth in the Matrix. And I don't know if you are deceased. I don't know what you are. You could be an ET extraterrestrial. You could be a demon, an angel. You could be a human spirit from 100 years ago. I don't know. But he's telling me in my mind, you guys, that he's ready to shake my hand. And I'm like, okay, my friend here. Shark, bashful. Like, I don't really want to shake your hand, Shark. I don't necessarily like you. Oh, well, Ghosty, I'm all you got, bro. Got bad news. All you have is me and time, Saint Ghost. What else have you got? I see you there. I can see the outline of your arms. Tell me, how do you disappear and reappear in the world of the ghost matrix? He's telling me it's like riding a bike. He can't explain it, but he can do it. And he's, like I told you the other day, he speaks English. He blinks off and on like a neon. Yeah, how do you do that, my friend? And I hear the word bike. I hear like riding a bike. And he's saying, once you learn, you never forget, Sharky. That's what he's saying. Look at him blink on and off. He's like, Sharky, I can do a lot of things. I'm a ghost. Yeah. Well, let me tell you, my friend, you can do things that I can't do. Right here on the Clark the Shark Show. for Saturday, July 13, 2025, me and a Sync ghost who can disappear and remanifest anytime he seems to want to. Right up next to him. He gets small, he starts using the faucet, and he's trying to pull himself up and use that for energy. Okay, Ghosty, get on the toilet. He's like, Shark, I am not gonna get on that toilet. I'm like, dude, you gotta prove to my YouTube audience that even ghosts use a toilet. He's like, Shark, that's embarrassing. I am not going to do that. I'm like, come on, Ghosty. Get on that toilet. He's like, Shark, if you make me do that, I will call the authorities on you. And I'm like, well, you're just a ghost. Nobody's going to believe you. So, Shark, can I grab these little yogurt things? Here, dude. Go for that toilet, bro. That one right there, bro. Do it. So, Shark, I know I'm just a ghost, but even for me, that's humiliating. All right, don't do it if you don't want. What do I care, Ghosty, what you do? He's like, here, I'll be out here. Sharky, just be in the hallway. How's that? I'll be in the hallway. Go for it. Right here on the Clark the Shark Ghost idiocy. Oh, look at him. Sharky, I'll float around. They have this incredible magical ability to float. When movies show ghosts floating, they're not kidding, because ghosts do float, you guys. And you've seen it here on the Clark the Shark show. It's how they move around. It's one way. They can also walk just like you and me. They can go upside down too, like that. Here, dude. I love it when they go upside down. It's interesting. Wow, he's really saying something. Did I hear that? He does little Chewbacca EVPs. Or little squeals like a little mouse. But they always make a humming, whisper, growl. A few Chewbaccas. Sounds really evil, kind of like the sounds that there might be in hell. For all of you that are going there. And there will be many of you going there. Just ask these ghosts. You should love each other. You guys believe in God, or, I don't care what religion you are, but, the Lord God means God, a central deist, monotheistic Lord God. Very sad, you guys. A lady in Detroit killed another worker today, right here on the Clark the Shark show. And the ghosts are like, tell us all about it, Sharky. Well, what happened was, I'll tell the Saint Ghost, maybe he'll step up and listen. But there was a lady who was a kind of domineering, mean manager. And this ghost is like, Really, Sharky, tell me about it. Well, the lady who stabbed her 2, 3 days in a row, the manager, a black lady with 6 kids, would send this girl home. And as we all know, rent is high, bills are high, cell phone, internet. And this didn't sit well with the girl, Ghosty, on the sink. And so the girl said, I'll be right back. Kind of like Arnold. Oh, don't go upside down on the sink. Like, Sharky, I'm playing with these yogurts. But anyway, long story short, the worker at McDonald's returned with a knife. She came in the back of the store, covered head to toe, I guess, like Al Qaeda or something. And the ghost is like, well, wait, Shark, now I'm in. What happened? And I'm like, hold on, Ghosty. So the girl went through the McDonald's with a knife, ran up to the one lady, the manager, and just started stabbing her. She fucking stabbed her like 20 times, just stabbed the shit out of her like a pincushion. And there was some guy in there with a gun who saw all this, 2 McDonald's workers in a fight, like struggle, or one, stabbing the other. And so he pulled out his gun and either fired it at the air or something, or somehow he was able to commandeer the weapon from the lady who stabbed the other lady. And I don't know if this happened in the McDonald's or outside, but he held her at bay till the police arrive. And he's very lucky he didn't get blasted himself, because I'm thinking this guy was a white dude who overpowered the girl with the knife. Because had he been a black guy, the cops would have wasted him. Sadly, probably. Who knows? Maybe not. But I think they would have right here on the Clark the Shark show. But anyway, the woman claimed on Instagram and Facebook and all that she was being bullied by the domineering, or at least so she says, domineering manager at the McDonald's. And this ghost is like, Sharky, I used to work at McDonald's. I'm not kidding. He just said that to me. That's weird. Dude, you worked at McDonald's? He's like, yeah, Sharky. I'm all, when were you alive, Ghost? He's like, not long ago, bro. I lived here. He's telling me what happened to him in my mind. He says he worked at McDonald's. Dude, you worked at McDonald's too? He's saying, yeah. Wow. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. Were you working there when it was like $7 an hour and shit? He says, no, it was like $13 an hour in my day. Wow. So what year did you die, dude? Ghosty. He says like 2013, 2014. Wow, I can hear him, you guys, in my mind. But I can also hear him with my ears, the EVPs. And he says he's done some plumbing. Whoa, really, dude? I used to do plumbing too. He's like, yeah, Sharky, I did some plumbing. Well, I did not know that about you, Sink Ghost. He's like, why do you think I sit on a sink, Sharky? Man, if I listen, I got to take the time to listen to him. He's trying to tell me. But anyway, I'm going to keep going with my story. The one lady at McDonald's, the worker, the employee type, she stabbed the team lead, or whatever they call it at McDonald's, the manager. Ooh, he got mad when I said manager. Did you see his face? He grilled at me. He does not like McDonald's, you guys, this ghost. He doesn't. He's letting me know he hates that place. But anyway, I'm telling you guys about what happened in Detroit at the McDonald's. And so basically, this girl claims the manager was a bully. I guess the manager's family is saying, no, no, she's a nice lady. She's a sweetie. She has 6 kids. She's such a sweetie. And her kids are all crying. Everyone's crying. Me, Clark the Shark, I'm just going to take a wild guess here, and I'm going to agree with the girl who stabbed the manager lady that she was a bully, you guys. And this ghost is like, yes, Clark the Shark, you're right. Still, you guys, it's no reason to stab someone. I mean, I Clark the Shark, have been bullied. This ghost is like, me too, Sharky. And you don't have to go hang out with the person. You can just love, forgive, and pray for them uh, in your own spare time at home, and you never have to see them again. And especially if they owe you money, whatever it is for that cost or price, they're out of your life forever. Kind of like on Bronx Tale when Sonny, he tells that, like, the one guy is like, this guy owes me $20 and it's driving me nuts. Sonny's like, do you know this guy? Do you like this guy? And he's like, no, I don't even like him. And he's all, well, for $20, he's out of your life. He'll never borrow money again. You never see him again. And I don't know how or why, but this ghost on the sink is telling me kind of this story too. He's like, when I was at McDonald's, Sharky, I was at the sink, I was doing dishes, and it sucked. I can hear him in my mind, you guys. I'm not kidding. Well, I'm sorry, Ghosty, if you had to work at McDonald's. I didn't know that about you. He's like, yeah, Sharky, duh. Why do you think I'm at this sink? And I'm like, all right, man. That's the saddest part about being a ghost, I guess. You had to fucking work at Mickey D's. But anyway, you guys, long story short, now the lady's in jail for life, who stabbed the manager lady. The kids, 6 kids, have no mother. And the worry for me, Clark the Shark, is what will happen to the 6 kids. They'll probably end up with some crazy grandma that treats them bad. I get the feeling that the 6 kids were treated bad by the lady. I do. Because the kids all act nice, and usually a sign of being bullied is you're really nice and meek and afraid because you don't want to get hit or yelled at anymore. I could be right or wrong. Who knows? But I don't see any ghosts in here. Make an appearance, ghost. Where are you? Get right in my face. It's like, Shark, you got a chair here. He's saying there's no room. That's what I hear in my head. There's no room with this chair. Here, dude, I'll move the chair for you. Give you some room right here. Okay, you got room, bro. Make an appearance. And anyway, you can just, there he is. There he is. You don't have to worry about the chair, bro. You can stand right in it. Your body is just energy, electricity. It's all up here, bro. You've seen the movie Ghost? He's like, Sharky, you don't know. I'm like, Ghosty, I'm a ghost expert. I'm a ghostophile. He's like, no, you're not, Sharky. You don't even look at him. He's like in my face now with his hand up, like, you don't know the first thing about ghosts. I'm like, I do, dude. I know you throw orbs. And I know you're kind of benign, but you still move things. Shark, I want you out. Close that door. Please close that door. When he's sideways, he's like, please close that door. Watch, he's going to put his hand on the doorknob. He will. A shark. Here, put the hand on the doorknob. You know you want to. So, Shark, I'm half in the picture. I'm half out. You don't have any candy tonight. But anyway, I'm talking about the situation in Detroit. The lady manager at McDonald's who got stabbed and killed, she probably was a sweet, nice lady at times, and at other times not. So, here on the Clark the Shark Talk Radio Ghost Show, and I'm just gonna take a stab, a guess, and say the story that the girl tells who stabbed her. She said on Instagram that the McDonald's manager pulled a gun on her own children. That sounds true, you guys. It does. This ghost is like, I doubt it, Shark. I'm like, well, I kind of believe it. I'm not saying all black people are out to lunch, but this girl on Instagram said all these other things about the manager lady that, now he's getting bored with my story and he's trying to close the door. All right, Ghosty, I'll go. He's like, I don't like your stories, Shark. They're boring. But anyway, ghosties. I have to lock it because he opens it. But anyway, long story short, this guy's upside down again now. Get right side up, bro, or I'm going to keep telling a story. He's like, oh, okay, Sharky, I will. Just cut the story. But anyway, the girl on Instagram, Facebook, who stabbed the other lady, tells a story that this lady was a bully. The manager was really mean, not just to coworkers, but also to customers. The woman who stabbed the other said that the manager pulled a gun on her own children. Who knows? Maybe this girl that stabbed the manager is just completely crazy and she's making all this shit up and she's nuts. And this ghost is like, I don't think so, Sharky. Some of it at least has a fragment or a figment of truth to it. I'm like, I agree, Ghosty. He's like, he's stopping. Look, he's like, that story sounds believable. Blink, Ghost, if you believe it. Blink. Like, disappear. I don't think he believes it. He's like, Shark, I don't know. I'm kind of confused. Look at his shoulders. Like, I'm confused. I'm like, well, I kind of believe the girl that stabbed the manager at McDonald's, and then I kind of don't. So I'm torn now. The more I think of this, I'm thinking maybe the girl was completely crazy that stabbed the other lady, and it was just all in her head because they're saying now in her own apartment where she lived, or her own home, there was some guy molesting her and saying, like, you got to keep doing it with me, sweetie, or you don't get to live here, or something, or forced to, one of those kind of gross things. And I don't know if I believe that. I don't know. The truth lies somewhere in between. And the ghost is saying that. He's saying, Sharky, I think the facts here are blurry. I heard the word blurry. And he's like, Sharky, yeah, look at his eyebrows. He's like, I think I don't know what to believe on this. And I'm with him. So me and this ghost are a 2-person jury. And we think a little what they're saying about the stabber is true and false, and a little about the manager is true and false, and we may never know where the truth is. And the ghost is like, Sharky, let me tell you, I worked at McDonald's. Now, I'm going to go with this ghost, you guys. He's a former Mickey D's employee, and I keep hearing that in my mind. So if he says working conditions there really suck, and there's domineering managerial issues and insubordinate and disruptive workers. I believe him. Yeah, he's like, hell yeah, Sharky. Look at him man up. He's like, you better listen to me. So, damn it, Sharky, I did not like working at McDonald's in 2013. He's saying that. I can hear him. All right, Ghosty. Well, Sharky, come back. Don't leave me. I gotta go now, Ghosty. You better walk out if you want to see me. So, Shark, I'm a ghost that just might close this door now because I'm sick of your story. And grab that doorknob. All right, Ghosty, grab a doorknob if you're sick of it. I'll grab it with my feet, Sharky. I'll touch it with my hand. I'm just gonna sit in a trash can. Here on the Clark the Shark Show, you guys. Sad story. A shark, just let me use that towel over there. I'm like, no, Ghost, that's my towel. He's like, whatever, Sharky. You're on the Clark the Shark Show, and you guys, I've never been able to catch another orb since that one night in this doorway. There was an orb. You guys all saw it. You guys all saw that orb. It was a blue orb that came at me like a curveball. No ghost out here tonight, you guys, at this green chair. Weird. Okay, St. Ghost, I'm cutting the video. That's it for tonight. Here on the Clark the Shark Ghost Talk Radio, east and west of the Rockies on AM 1000, Roman Catholic Christian radio, where the Bible says in Scripture, do not contact the dead. Do not contact spirits. And he's like, Sharky, I'm not dead. I'm here with you. I'm like, Ghosty, I got bad news. He's like, what? What are you talking about, Sharky? I'm like, dude, you are not among the living, bro. He's looking at me. He's like, what? Sharky, I'm right here with you. I used to work at McDonald's. Remember, I told you. I'm like, I don't know, Ghosty. Maybe you never were here. Maybe you're not deceased. Maybe you're not a human spirit. Maybe you're an angelic being. Maybe you're a demon. Maybe you are the devil himself. Maybe you're UFO extraterrestrial, ghoul, goblin, gremlin entity. But whatever you are, my friend, though you may be physical, and though you and me may contact each other, give each other high five, shake hands, you name it, we're both in the same dimension. You still quite aren't like me, and I'm not quite like you. We're different. And he's like, Sharky, are you discriminating against ghosts? I'm like, no, bro, I didn't mean it like that. I mean, like, we're different. You're green, and I'm tan, human colored. He's like, Sharky, you're saying something about me I don't like. I'm like, dude, you're green, bro. What's wrong with that? Green is beautiful. He's like, no, Sharky. I want to be like you. Well, bro, you can't be like Clark the Shark. No one can. You're on the Clark the Shark Show. And I'm out. Peace, brothers.